Hey, how we doing there? Yeah, welcome back from April 10. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, let's get into the reading. The old birthday book there, The Secret Language of Birthdays. Yeah, let's get into it. April 10, the Day of Daring. Yeah, looks like a little basket and a hot air balloon. All right, let's see what we got. April 10 people have the courage to be themselves and to see their projects and ideas brought to fruition. Although they are not afraid of opposition and of fighting for their way of life, those born on this day do not seek out confrontation. They are not daredevils in any sense of the word. Their courage is more a kind of moral fortitude based on strong principles and simple common sense. All right. Often a career change figures prominently in the lives of April 10 people. An earlier preparation for a career, perhaps one decided on too hastily or through parental pressure, must often be put aside once their true calling comes along. The importance of finding this true calling cannot be overemphasized. Though, as mentioned, April 10 people are not reckless types. To others, they may appear to be taking too many risks. They may even be thought foolhardy. Yet in hindsight, their daring is sometimes appreciated and the risks involved seen as quite shrewdly assessed. To the April 10 person, it may not have seemed risky at all. It is true that many April 10 people have a lifelong fascination with gambling, not only in life, but at the actual card table or casino as well. It is the thrill of competition and, of course, the fun of assessing their chances that drives them on. April 10 people have a real love for their profession. This, coupled with a love of independence, makes a normal family life difficult for them. Yet, paradoxically, they have a great need to feel settled, and in this respect will be extremely dependent on an understanding mate or friend who will always be there for them. In fact, their relationships tend toward the unconventional. Oh, we got some pounding going on, and a little construction, too. Should be the day of persistent interruption, maybe. We'll see. There are two distinct types of April 10 stars, quote-unquote. The first is the loner, working on solo projects, developing a style, craft, or talent in relative isolation from others. Oh, gee, I got a little hair on here. I'm sorry. The second type is the full-blown social star, a leader who seeks out followers. April 10 people of the second type have a missionary zeal which can galvanize others to their cause in the most energetic fashion, unlike the introverted April 10 person who devotes his or her energy to a personal, often technical study. To a personal, often technical study, the extroverted April 10 person spends this energy organizing group or social endeavors, often with a grand design. But though they are outwardly oriented and wish to be appreciated, these realistic gamblers have no time for sycophants or hangers-on who are only there to provide a kind of false pride or conceit. Yeah. More highly evolved April 10 people, of both types here, recognize that blinding egotism or belief in their own infallibility may prove fatal in the next encounter. True warriors, they know their limitations well, and although they push them to the limit, rarely overstep. Those born on this day feel little but disdain for wild schemes or shoddy planning. They are happiest when they can conceive a plan or idea and carry it through in a single master stroke. All right. Little interruptions there, but mostly of my own doing. There was a comment that threw me off. Hopefully that didn't interrupt it too much. Well, let's get into those born on this day and see if I can get the names right. Haven't been doing that as of late. Born on this day, Matthew C. Perry, U.S. Navy Admiral, opened Japan to the West. Joseph Pulitzer, Hungarian U.S. journalist, publisher, endowed annual journalism and arts prizes. Frances Perkins, first woman U.S. cabinet member, labor secretary under Franklin Roosevelt for 12 years. William Booth, Salvation Army founder. Samuel Hahnemann, German U.S. physician, homeopath founder. Paul Héroult, French chemist, discovered the method of extracting aluminum at same time as American Charles Martin Hall, who died penniless in obscurity. Claire Booth Luce, U.S. Congresswoman, ambassador to Italy. Paul Thoreau, playwright, novelist. He wrote 3 Wogs. I haven't heard that one. Hugo Grotius, Dutch 7th century historical theological writer. A.E. Simply A.E. George Russell, Irish poet, mystic. I guess he went by A.E. Max von Sydow. Oh, Lord. Max von Sydow is a film actor. Omar Sharif, film actor, bridge player. John Madden, the Oakland Raiders football coach. 112 games, Super Bowl winner, 9 Emmy award-winning sports commentator. What we got here? Dandy Don Meredith. Yeah, his name was Dandy. He's a football quarterback, sports commentator. Pat Steer, New York painter. Ben Nicholson, British geometric abstract painter. Haven't heard of him. Kenneth Noland, post-painterly abstract painter. William Hazlitt, British essayist, romantic critic. Chuck Connors, film actor. Hiriwenta Fags, 2 G's. U.S. track and field champion. All right, let's move on to the numbers and planets after I clear the mechanism here. Numbers and planets. Those born on the 10th of this month are ruled by the number 1. Let's see. And by the sun. Those ruled by the number 1 generally wish to be first. That's right. The sun's influence is further strengthened in April 10 people by the fact that they are also governed by Mars, the ruler of Aries, and so are still more desirous of a primary position. Although 1 is the number of leaders and of ambition, as already pointed out, April 10 loners prefer to develop personal goals. The extroverted April 10 person, however, displays fully the marked leadership qualities of number 1 people. In either case, a Sun-Mars connection grants considerable energy to those born on this day. Here is your tarot. In the major arcana, the 10th card is the Wheel of Fortune. This signifies a reversal in fortune and teaches that there is nothing permanent except change. The propensity toward gambling of April 10 people has already been noted. This quality is here accentuated, bringing it ups and downs, wins and losses, successes and failures in life. Those ruled by the number 1 and 10 focus on seizing opportunities. Acting in just the right moment is the key to their success. The accompanying glaring successes and failures associated with the Wheel of Fortune teaches that no success in life is permanent, nor for that matter, any failure. Here's your health. Cultivating the ability to relax is a key to the health of April 10 people. Worry about temporary setbacks and accompanying depressions can be debilitating. Those born on this day take criticism very hard, which may not only rob them of energy, but also manifest in various discomforts, notably headaches and skin problems. April 10 people do well to have a private area in which they can retreat periodically to recharge. For those extroverts mentioned, this means time away from the public eye. For introverts, a needed respite from their work. An interest in food and diet without too many restrictions can be stimulating. April 10 people must beware of alcohol or drug addiction. Occasional drinking or smoking, balanced with a healthy sex life, is a better compromise for those with such urges. And here is your advice, April 10 folks. Let up in your intensity and beware of your obsessive compulsive side. Enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Personal success is just as important as social success. Follow your heart sometimes, not always your head. Learn to turn off your motor and cool your heels. All right, and here is your meditation. Simply seeing is an act of creation. All right, yeah. Now, here are your strengths and your weaknesses. April 10 people's strengths: involved, courageous, daring. Weaknesses: unstable, obsessive, and stressed. All right. You are an Aries II of Cardinal fire, and that'll do it for you April 10 people. Yeah, all right, let's move on to the cast, yeah.